Greetings everyone, Zannrath here. Welcome back to more Hearthstone. Another week, another Tavern Brawl. And this week, lead from the front. Enough hiding behind your minions, protect them. In this brawl, your hero has Taunt. And I think there's really only kind of one class you can play with this, right? It's Face Hunter, right? Because this is like the epitome of Face Hunter. Even though, if you can't trade and all that stuff, I think there's a lot more to it, I think, than just Face Hunter. But just because Face Hunter kind of epitomized the Face has Taunt, we're going to kind of try it out in this brawl. And I think we also need a little bit of something extra. So let's see. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear that. And it's also not like too loud that it's distracting, but audible enough that, it's there in the background. Anyways, so we're going to go SM Orc, because, Face has Haunt. But yeah, like I said, a lot of the reason why this deck works, I guess, in ladder is that it's aggressive, right? But then it forces your opponents to trade instead of also race you, I guess, and also affect the board in other ways. So you can't really. It's harder to affect the board in this case because, well, you can't directly attack minions, right? You can work around it with spells and whatever, but you can't directly affect the board with your minion base. So that kind of takes a little bit. That kind of takes one part of the Face Hunter out of it, in the sense that it's oh, and I just realized that we have armor, but it takes a little bit out of it because your opponents can't just be like, oh crap, I need to trade, and that's all I'm doing, right? Instead of going for your face as well, or other ways of managing. So let's go ahead and do this. I guess he's gonna just ping off my leper gnome. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. Is that benefit if you can't trade for Face Hunter? Nah. So I guess he's going with a Murloc warrior, perhaps. I don't know. He definitely knows that. Wait, did he actually try to trade with my leper gnome? I wasn't too sure about that, but let's go ahead and just do this. I want to try to save the juggler unleash, or save the juggler for the unleash combo, which I can do in 2 more turns, with a coin in hand. So hopefully that will kind of help. He's definitely going with a Murloc deck. So that's interesting. I guess we're pitting two face decks. Oh, that was a mistake. 2 face decks against each other. I was gonna say, I kind of am disappointed that this doesn't have the. I guess it is a shield, yeah, but it doesn't have this kind of shield appearance on our hero. Oh, that's interesting. I guess he's playing around my unleash. That's pretty smart, I guess. But yeah, that was definitely a misplay to summon Misha instead of Huffer there, which I think you can hear in the background. The song is they talk about that. I guess I'll just go ahead and set up the bow. Try to get a bigger juggle, I guess. Might as well coin there and get a hero power out of it, because I don't really need that coin much more, I don't think. Yeah, see right there. Yeah, another Huffer. You don't want to summon Leok or Misha, that's just it's, So, definitely a misplay. Sorry about that, guys, but, that's how it works sometimes. Yeah, that's... I don't know why he's still trying to trade. It's face, right? That's certainly the place. Alright. Well, it's not even that face is the place, it's you can't, because it doesn't have taunt, because face has taunt, so. Kind of disappointed that none of... Oh, okay, there we go. That actually worked out. That was pretty decent. I guess I'll hold the bow, because why not, right? What does he have? 8, 10? Can it do 10 damage with 6 mana and 3 cards? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Alright. Well. Pretty close. Pretty close. Do I have lethal on board, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Well. Exactly. Face is the place. Alright. Well. You know, I think there's, you know, even though that this is kind of face hunters, what do you call it? I don't know, field of expertise in a sense. Just given that you actually can't really affect the state of the board very directly, you know, as in with minions. Like, you can still do it with, like, I don't know, explosive traps, brawl, I guess, and then all the other board clears and stuff like that. Given that, let's stop this music because it just happened to cycle through and finish, so it's a good place to stop that. But yeah, so like, because your board state is a little bit more protected, I think there probably is like a much better way to play this than just go face hunter. I'm curious to see if there's any like just kind of other decks that are, I guess, kind of combo based, clear the board, you know, using stuff like spells or whatever, and rather than minions, that can kind of flourish in this setting, just because, you know, if you're playing aggro decks, you know, or you're playing against aggro decks, that's like one thing, but then like you can also you can set up a lot of other combos because the board state is not as readily manipulated. So I'm thinking something maybe like a priest deck where you can go like, I don't know, like a light well into like some what are those cards called? Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, or the other way around. I can't remember which one is which, but something like that. Just because, like, oh, you play a light well. Like, if I was a face hunter, it's like, yeah, I might as well just throw 5 damage into it to prevent it from healing you for like 3 damage every turn or whatever. But in this case, it's not necessarily going to work. Or I don't know what else. Like, maybe you can go like Miracle Rogue with like a Mana Addict or something like that, or just any other huge mana or spell-based decks. You know, maybe even, I don't know, Shaman with like the Ancestral's Call or whatever, Malagos. Maybe that might even work, just because it's harder to affect the board, and maybe that latter one wouldn't work very well, just because, you know, 9 mana, or it takes a lot of time to set that one up versus some of these other ones might be a little bit easier to set up. But yeah, anyways, just other kind of decks that aren't like hyper aggressive that you usually think of when you think, you know, face has taunt, but like more kind of a little bit slow, more control based, but combo based as well. That's harder to pull off in normal play because, you know, you can affect the board so much more easily. Anyways, that was pretty exciting. Maybe not, because, you know, people have their people are pretty polarized when it comes to face hunter. But anyways, that's it for this week. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.